What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is...
Before this video continues, we need to make a couple changes. Starting first, do we have any helping hands? Anyone? Yes, you, Senora. Please wipe that stain on the top left corner. Gracias, mi encantadora. Now look at that. Look how shiny that is. Very new and fresh. Thank you. Now, let's continue.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Funny. Hope you all are having a fantastical, blessed day, and if not, hopefully this video does the trick. Where to even begin? We've already hit 10K, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for your love and support. I greatly appreciate it. You know, I'm not one to really boast about about fame and stuff. To me, it's all just numbers. Everything's just, it's, 10K, it's a number, but it's, I mean, really look at it, like 10K people are watching me, and that's kind of crazy. You guys support me and stuff, so I appreciate it. I haven't been posting a lot. I haven't been really doing a lot just because I've been going through a lot of changes, many changes, and I don't necessarily know how to put this, but all these changes are good, and I just want to say thank you, God, for leading me to the right path that you want me to go on. I'm not going to get into my testimony, but let me just say that God has really helped me and opened my eyes to many different things, and I really wish to keep him always in my mind and always in my life, and to never stray away. He has truly opened up my heart, opened up my mind, and has now shown me ways on how to truly glorify him, and that's what I wish to do. So you might see a couple changes in my channel, but I tell you, these are great changes, and I'll make my channel for everyone. This channel will be for everyone. I'm still going to be doing voices and stuff. I'm still going to be entertaining people, but I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. That's all. So just God has just really helped me, and if you guys have some personal experiences that God has really helped you and He has really changed you in your life, then please, I would love to hear it in your comment sections, because I'm telling you, He's really changed my life. But I'm not gonna get into it. That's for another story. If you guys really want to hear that, let me know, and I'll make a video about it, because he's really changed me. But it's a 10K special, so I wanted to make it a special video, and I wanted to do it a Q&A on me. So let's do it. Let's hear what your questions are for me.
Alright, starting off with our first question by Snappy U. Do you ever plan on your YouTube career to help you get a foot in the door for a voice acting role? With all the impressions you do, I would imagine you could voice a lot of characters and create your own new voices. I feel like I messed up on my English somewhere, but you get the gist.
That is a great question, Snappy. Thank you so much for asking. Yes, that is, so when I first started out on YouTube, I just wanted to just kind of just try it out. I was still cause I knew I wanted to post content, but I didn't quite know what I was doing. But I was thinking along the lines where, hey, if I introduce myself, I can possibly get potential roles, because I do find just voice acting and just doing voices, I find it very entertaining, and it's just, as you can see, it's very entertaining to others, so I always enjoyed that. And as far as characters and stuff, I always loved creating new characters. You probably seen some of newer characters that I've introduced in my videos and stuff, things that were just kind of made up. One of my newest ones is the dragon, and I can introduce him really quick. I'll see if he has a moment to talk to you guys.
I have been summoned. Behold, my name is Altum Cumulonimbus, Keeper of the Mystic Storms. But to many, you may call me... no, you can just call me Al, because that is a really long name and not that many people can pronounce that name. So just call me Al, alright? And oh my goodness, my deepest apologies. I forgot to save, so hold on, give me one moment. I'm the Dragon King that saved the day. No one knows what's happening. Oh, did I just make myself? Oh man, this is not good. Oh man, I just, man. Okay, we're gonna have to just cover that up later. Hold on just a minute. Phew, alright, now that I'm back, alright, let me tell you a little bit about myself. As you all know, I'm a dragon, alright? I may not be majestic, but let me just tell you, I am very casual. So you can just talk to me on the down low, but more importantly, you need to know that I'm a jazz dragon. I love playing the sax. Here, let me show you some of my skills. Now I bring you this song. This is called The Jazzified Dragon. That was my intro, so, well, I think you should know enough about me. I'm just a jazzified dragon. But anyways, here you go. Here's the microphone with the funny Aquarius.
Thank you, Al, for that marvelous performance. I hope that answered some of your guys' questions, and thank you so much, SnappyU, for that question. Let's move on to the next question. I think I said question 3 times in a row.
All right, our next question is by Isaiah Doby? Definitely not Dobby. I don't think it's Dobby.
It's an awful thing to say. Dobby!
But forgive me, I do not know your last name, but your question was, do you have any big inspirations for when you got into doing voice impressions? Like anybody in the voice acting or impressions world?
Isaiah, that is such a great question. I had lots of inspiration. I don't quite know where to start because, first off, I was not introduced to YouTube at an early age. I was introduced to YouTube at a much older age. So my biggest inspirations were pretty much things off of cartoons, like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and also like movies that I used to watch. So like like Disney movies and like other movies. So to name off a couple cartoons that I used to watch, we're gonna go like way back. Let's see if we can bring back some memories. So we have my Grim Adventures, Billy and Mandy. We have Linus is my best name. What's his name? My Gym Partner's a Monkey. We have Camp Lazlo, Teen Titans, Chowder. Those were, I loved watching them because they were very engaging. And I mean, on Nickelodeon, we had Very Odd Parents. We had SpongeBob, of course.
You all know that I love to do plankton.
I love doing that. Those characters, like, really, I was just really fascinated because they all had their own distinct voices and they all did that. So that was just to start off with that. And then, I mean, with your movies and stuff, you have characters, characters that you wouldn't really know. For I mean, a great example of this is like Robin Williams. Robin Williams voiced many different characters, and it was just like his personality. I mean, like behind the genie, Robin Williams was I think I really looked up to him because he was just so enthusiastic and very open and wild. And another person is Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey's performances because he was also similar, but he was very expressive with his faces that he made and stuff, and that really kind of like inspired me. So like, if you guys see me do some, like, you might not see me, but when I'm doing some certain voices, I'm doing all these crazy expressions, and I definitely think I got that from him. But their characters that they play, they're so, I mean, from the genie to even the Grinch from Jim Carrey, the Grinch, like they're so entertaining, and it's very engaging. I really found fascination from it, so I think that's a great way to say that, like, I was really inspired by those people. As far as YouTube, when YouTube kind of started, and like when I started getting into like the voices, the people that I kind of really liked were Best in Class and Azers. I really liked them, and then like others like showed up, but those were my two main go-tos, because I was just like, wow, like they are very original, and they really know how to stir up a crowd. Like they really know how to entertain others. So definitely those two. I think that should answer the question. Thank you so much. That was a really fun question. Thank you so much, Isaiah.
Alrighty, our next question is by Zombie Blaster. What made you want to do voice impressions? And when did you start doing them? I love the content, but it would be great to get to know you a little more. Would you ever start another channel, like a vlog channel or other? P.S. Save the zombies. Do you like zombies? Let me know if you do.
Zombie Blaster, that is such a great question. Like, wonderful questions you have. So, all right, let's see if I can answer them all. So your first question was, I just want to make sure, what made me want to do voices? So when I first started out on YouTube, I was trying to find a name for myself, and like in the back of my mind, I knew I was pretty good at doing voice impressions, and it was something really fun for me. So at the time, I was trying to figure out a way for myself. Like, I was exploring different type of content to make, and then I really like doing the voices, and I seen like Best in Class and Asger's doing it, and those were like really two popular people. I mean, they're still very popular, and I was very intrigued by them, and I was like, you know what, that is something I would really like to try on YouTube, because if they can do it, why can't I? And so I began, and my first ever video was like my first time ever introducing my voices to anyone online or anything, and it became like people liked it, and it like that's how I kind of like just grew. And from their reactions, I was like, you know what, I want to really pursue this. And how it all started was pretty much when I was younger. I wish I could embarrass them right now, but me and my brother would create these crazy characters, and they would have their own story, and it was just like a really creative and using our imagination and just creating this whole world. And that was pretty much that's how I kind of got started. I was kind of a lunatic at an early age, but I enjoyed it. Me and him had a really fun time. And give me one moment. When we were younger, or when we would watch Ben 10 and Pokemon, and we would create these crazy characters. That was my character, and that was his character. I mean, we were like super young, so like, I mean, the drawings are, they're kind of like, they're they're not the best, but we were so into like creating these characters and having them like kind of battle against each other and stuff, and kind of like got the whole Ben 10. That's my brothers. And we just have such a blast. This was my favorite character, however. His name was Vine Trunk. And like at the time, like when me and my brother, when we didn't have responsibilities and all we could do was just draw and make characters, that was the blast. I mean, I wish we can go back in those days, but I mean, when you get older, you get responsibilities, right? But that was really fun. I hope that's kind of answered that. And for your last question, do I like zombies? Well, we'll say this. Zombies are interesting. I'll say that. They're interesting, considering that like somehow they came back from the dead and stuff. And it's kind of... Oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry, I missed your one question. Your question is, do you ever want to create another channel or do some vlogging? And I believe yes. So I will create some vlogs and stuff. Like I would like to do that in the future, but perhaps even showing some, like if I do get into voice acting roles and stuff, would definitely want to show you guys on how this works and like just behind the scenes and all that. But for the most part, I'll probably remain on one channel because I personally believe in personal growth, and I would like to have things on the same channel because I believe we're all the same person, and it's all about one person's life. And if you create a second channel, I feel like it just kind of defeats the purpose of like your personal growth and your story. So like I definitely like vlog and stuff, but I'd keep it all on the same channel. Now to answer your last question, do I like zombies? Now, zombies to me, they're interesting, all right? They're interesting. Don't get me wrong. They're interesting considering these once human now are back to life and yes. Eat people, pretty much, I guess you could say. I mean, they're interesting characters, but I don't really care for them. Like, I find that they're fascinating and stuff, but I never really care for them. And don't even get me started on Call of Duty, because I suck at zombies. I would get down on like the third round like at least like 10 times. I was not good at zombies. But thank you so much, Zombie Blaster. Those were some excellent questions. I hope I answered all of them. Our next person is your vampire friend. How do I buy this certain microphone? Laughing emojis. All right. To answer your question, your vampire friend, money. No, so if you're curious about what type of microphone I'm using, I am using two different microphones. So I have my headset, and that's just I don't know if you want to look at the brand name. It's Runmus. And then as far as the microphone that you guys are actually hearing right now, that is my Blue Yeti microphone. And I don't know if you're thinking like the microphone is very special and it allows me to do these voices. That's actually total opposite. You see, I have this keyboard in front of me, and when I press a certain key, I can now sound different and talk differently. You see how that works? Or, this one.
Well, hello there. My name is Morgan Freeman. I am capable of doing many different
voices. It's just kind of my keyboard. Or if I press this button right here, boop.
Man, I don't know what's going on here, but if you think think really that button's gonna make my voice change, then
I don't know what to tell you. If you're curious about the voice, like how I'm doing the voices, it's all in here. It's all natural. All natural vocal cords. I hope that answered your question. Now, as I go through your comments, I get these questions quite a lot, and I just wanted to address them. So, collabing with Azers. Now, that would be really cool to me. I think that would be a really cool thing, but the guy's a really busy guy. I think we can all say that. The guy is not only making albums, he's also voice trolling online. He's doing Family Guy for Cleveland Brown, and then he has his personal life. So the guy is very occupied. I mean, it would be really cool to do it, but I mean, I can message him, but the guy probably gets lots of messages as it is, and I mean, it would have to be up to you guys. I mean, I can try to poke him a little bit and say, hey, you want to collab? But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't have the say so to ask for like want to collab and stuff. It's totally up to him. So I'll direct this question to you, Azers. If you ever watch this video, would you be down to collab? Because I think we are both very entertaining people, and I feel like we can really get some great reactions. But it is up to you, my friend. If you don't want to do it, no hard feelings. I'm sure you get lots of requests, so don't worry. I'm just asking. I think it would just be a really fun time.
You know, maybe one of these days I can see him. Maybe one of these days I can collab with Azers, but until then, my heart just waits in silence and in pain. One of these days.
I would just like to pick your brain on certain things and stuff. And we get this comment quite a bit. This one right here, calling me underrated. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Greatly appreciate it. I always try to put my best work out there, and I'm always trying to make it as unique as possible. That's something I always strive for, is to be very unique and to stand out. And I always try to put my best foot forward in doing that. As far as just content in general, you know, like many YouTubers, you care about views, you care about, you know, your following, you care about how much money you're making. For me, I can care less about that. Like at the end of the day, it's not about that for me. What's important for me is being able to connect with others and being able to make someone happy at the end of the day, because what I know that there's many bad things going on in this world right now. There are many bad things, and people are also have their own personal problems and stuff. But if I can personally help someone get through the day, then I will, you know, that's what makes me smile, is being able to create content to make others happy and stuff, you know. And we, you know, a lot of YouTubers, they see it as more of like a chore trying to do that. Like it's so easy to make someone else's day. It's so easy, and I wish others would do that. More importantly, you know, I'm gonna be changing my content because well, the big guy told me up there he wants me to change the content, but he wants me to change it to, he wants me to use my talents to glorify him. He wants me to entertain you guys, but to also bring you closer to him. For you Christians out there, and for those of you who are unbelievers, he wants you to not only believe in him, but to have put your faith in him, to really understand that God is a merciful God. He is loving, unconditional love for all of you, and he loves you so much, and he wants you to, you know, he wants to get to know you better. He wants for you guys to just have a better relationship with him. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm just his seed. I am just a seed. I will plant this into you guys, but I tell you, he's the one that has given me the talent for doing this. And all of us have talents, whether it be singing, doing art, cooking, being athletic in sports. He has all given us talents, and he wants us to use them to glorify him, not for ourselves, but to glorify him. And I think that was my biggest issue, is that it was more for me and for you guys rather than him. But I tell you, you put God first and expect a change. Expect huge miracles happen in your life. You put God first, I tell you, your whole life will change. And I tell you, he's really changed my life for the better. And I thank him every day for it. And now he's really shown me what I can do with this channel, what I can do. So yes, I greatly appreciate you guys, and I look forward to making future content with you guys. Then we get this comment a lot. This one. I don't know why you guys like me being in all Funny's videos, but I guess if it makes you guys laugh, perhaps I could be in more of his videos. Yeah, I don't know why you guys like Chills. You guys like Chills a lot, it seems. Perhaps even if you guys, if you guys are really like interested in this, I'll put them in videos, and I'll have, we'll perhaps make videos with me and Spooky Galore, and both put us, in a lobby, maybe have 2 Chills in a lobby. Or if you guys really want, you guys are gonna have to reach out there. You guys, I'm leaving this up to you guys. I'm not gonna do it. It's up to you guys. Having the actual Chills in a lobby with me, I think that would be very cool, very interesting. But that's not up to me. I 100%, I might have said things in the past, about him, but like all in all, like I 100% respect the guy. The guy he's very unique, and he really knows how to grab an audience, not only with his own unique twist on how to tell stories, but also being a narrator, and he likes the topic of horror and scariness and stuff. And look at him, he's very successful at what he does. So if you guys really want, I can get a hold of him, but I'm leaving it to you guys to if you guys want to get in contact with him, and perhaps we can shoot a video together. Anything's possible. But I just want to say 100% respect the guy. I might have said things in the past, but I was very dumb and naive at the time. But 100% respect the guy, and you guys should too. He's a very amazing dude. Now, Beasley, I see you have this question. This is gonna be our last question. You asked any advice on school. I see advice, almost like a tongue twister. Advice on school. Give me one moment. Advice on school, I would say there's a couple. So we'll start off with the first one. Take chances, take risks. Whether that be, in going, trying out for a sport, a club, if there's a certain girl or guy that you like, pursue them, because at the end of the day, you're going to be done with high school, and then what? You're going to go off to college. Everyone's going to be, people going to different colleges and stuff. You're not going to have that chance to, be with that person and stuff. So, or take that chance of joining that sport or club and stuff. So, and that's something I wish I used to do, because I was scared. What are people going to think about me? At the end of the day, it's all about you, and you can make so many new friends. You can make, you can find someone you can find your new best friend. You can be the next Michael Jordan, next other sports player and stuff. You can be so much, and I think it's very important for you guys to take these chances and take these risks, because they're no longer to be I mean, once you're done with high school, they're no longer to be available, you know? So please take these chances, take these risks, because you're not gonna have them anymore. So if you like that guy or if you like that girl, just ask them. Who cares about rejection? If you get rejected, okay, so what? It's not the end of the world. You got how many other people in the school, you know? Like, just ask them. And I mean, if you're still having trouble, then just say, hey, this guy funny over here, he told me to ask you out. I don't care. I'll be blamed for it. But yeah, definitely take chances. Always always do your best, you know, always strive to do your best. Put in that extra work, put in that, when you're doing school, give it out all you got. And I know it's going to be hard because, you know, it's school, and it's you know, you got certain subjects that are hard, and you know you're not the best, but give it all you got. You know, that's what matters. And those of you who you know, have issues with studying, I'm going to tell you this: find something that works for you guys. You know, for me, it was flashcards. Flashcards work for me for doing tests. You know, other people, they're really hands-on. They need to, you know, do things with hands-on. Find the quirks that work for you so that you guys can do better on tests and stuff. And for me, it was flashcards. Whether it be understanding 128 vocab words, guess what? I can't just memorize those words just by me. I had to make flashcards. So guess what I'm doing? 128 flashcards, and I did really well on tests because that's the way my brain works. So find what works for you guys, and don't be ashamed just because, you know, this works. Just because this works for you, you know, don't let people, you know, think you're dumb or not. You're not dumb. You know, this is the way your brain works. It doesn't work the same. We're all different here. We're all different, and we all have our own ways of learning. So don't let people, you know, boggle you down saying, oh, you gotta study for a test and stuff. You gotta do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, this is your life. It's not their life, it's your life. Trying to think what else. I guess just be the best you can be. And I mean, I wish I wonder how this would have worked. But I'm gonna say it again. Put God as number one. Put God number one. Ask him for help for your test. Ask him for, you know, advice on doing things. Have him show you the way. Have him work through you, and you'll really not regret it. I promise you that. You will not regret it. Put him first, and he'll show you the way. He'll show you the light. But yeah, I think that should be it. I mean, you guys asked a lot of wonderful questions, and I thank you guys so much, you know, for this opportunity to for you guys to get to know me better, and hopefully I can interact with you guys more. Because at the end of the day, that's what I strive for. I like to interact with you guys and make you guys happy. And our new goal, for you guys to, you know, have a better relationship with God. I mean, if you guys have any questions at all, you know, if you're really trying to get into faith, and I'm still in the same boat. I'm still very new to it, but I tell you, he's really changed my life, and he wants me to introduce you guys to him, and for you guys to build a better faith and bond with him. So yeah, just let me know down in the comments, or if you guys I have my Instagram. I'll put that in the link description below. But I appreciate you guys so much. But I think this should be the end of the video. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys I'll talk to you guys probably very soon. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.